Since 2009, I have tried twice to kill myself. But then I realized that this life is not mine. It belongs to someone I left behind 10 years ago. It was a stupid promise, a promise that I couldn't keep. People always tell me that my story is a story of hope and I should share it with the world. It's true that I am brave and strong, but there were times I just wanted to give up and end it once and for all. زهرا جان ببین برای شما چی گرفتم؟ برای توفه را گرفتم، توفه که شما همیشه میخواسته. میدونم شما خیلی جگرخون هستی. بر من برای وعده میدم که من پس بیایم و شما را همراه خود به امریکا ببرم. توی را میدانی که من تو را خیلی زیاد دوست دارم. ببین چی برای گرفتم؟ خرگوشی عالی برای گرفتم. If I can't live for myself, I have to live for that small child, now grown up, who lives on the other side of the world and patiently waits and prays that her brother will come together because he promised her that. I wish I never had. She was just 2 when I left. So much has changed since then. How do I know that she will want to join a brother she knows only by name and more recently by voice? Will she want to leave her other two older brothers, whom she knows well, but whom live with her in a world surrounded by war and violence? Was blown off by the rocket, which severed my spine and left me in a wheelchair for life. It was these injuries that ultimately led to my relocation halfway around the world to a place of peace and opportunity. My first suicide attempt followed the death of my pet lovebird, Una. I loved her. It was 9:30 on the Saturday morning of October 6th, 2012, when I got out of my bed, fixed my bed, and as usual, head for the bathroom. I heard my mom was in the kitchen, which was located next to the bathroom, making coffee. I said, "Good afternoon," to be funny, and the response I heard was that Una is dying. I pulled back my front wheels back from the bathroom and went to the kitchen. She handed me Una. Her eyes were half closed and her tail moved up and down as she was taking her last breaths. Her body felt stiff as I was kissing her while I burst crying. Her feathers were falling down, and she couldn't balance herself. I always thought it was not brave when people cried when they lost their animals. I didn't cry as long as I cried for Una in my other sad and scariest moments in my life. I was very sad when I left my country and came here in 2009. I didn't cry and felt the pain that I felt that morning in all 10 of my surgeries. I didn't cry when I was under the doctor's knives for 12 and a half hours and grew 6 inches tall. Now I know that your bravery depends on how much you love something. I loved Una more than I thought. Her name means one in Spanish, and she was really number one in her toughness and attacked things that were 50 times bigger than her. She was an elephant put in a body of a little bird. She was also my first love, even that she didn't love me. I loved her more than any other animal ever. After we were done with crying, we put her inside a box and drove down to my grandmother's cemetery in her backyard. After one last goodbye, we buried Una next to all the other animals. Unfortunately, our lovey-dovey moments didn't last long, and she left me in this world forever. Without her, the house is quiet, and I miss her when I don't get waken up on the weekends morning by her squawk. She was the noisiest, loudest one in the house. Now that she is not here, the kitchen looks empty, and I feel that I have lost a part of my body and don't really know what. For her little body, she get to live for 10 years. I hope she rests in peace. Vale. Following her death came a flood of memories of all the other losses in my life. It overwhelmed me and made me weak with despair. Back home, we had only roaming packs of angry dogs. We knew to stay away from them. There is more than an ocean that separates me and my sister. The infidels are more feared than the rockets, the packs of angry dogs, or the Taliban. Their morally corrupt ways are a greater threat than all else. Please say hi to Diego for me, okay, baby? Thank you. I knew better, but she doesn't. Why would she want to join me to live amongst them? After I was released from the hospital, we got Bella, our new baby parrot. Her gentle attempts and preening my hair and face calmed me. The way Afghans is they kiss each other 3 times. So me and Bella are gonna kiss each other 3 times. Hi! I never knew that animals could bring such peace and comfort. She restored my hope, my strength, and my will to live.
Hey, sugar, I can see you had one of those days when nothing seemed to go your way. You gave it your best shot, you gave it all you got. But I know what'll make it right. Let's go out and hear some tunes tonight.